Coming off a heater, varsity women's basketball, Oak Ridge Trojans. We got now the men's Oak Ridge varsity men's basketball going up against the Jesuit Marauders. Oak Ridge Trojans 12-6 on the year, 3-1 in the SFL. It puts them in fourth. Going up against the Jesuit Marauders. Jesuit 11-6, 4-0 in league, tied for first with Folsom. California's 54th best team. Sacramento 7, California Trojans 170, Sacramento 22. My name, Murcielago Del Dotto. I got Tristan Barstead to my right. We are so excited to bring this game on our way. Tristan, how are we doing tonight?
Doing fantastic. Just got off camera duties. You were over here holding a lot of hands, doing a lot of different things, but we are back. We get to lighten the load. We got a full crew here tonight getting ready for the men's basketball varsity.
Absolutely. We got national anthem and starting rosters coming up next. Oak Ridge Trojans, starting with your Jesuit Marauders, starting five. We have a senior, number 1, Brandon Williams. We have another senior, number 4, Carson Keplinger. A sophomore, number 5, Mason Phillips. Another senior, number 11, Sahib Ranwawa. And your last one, we have another senior, number 12, Jack Walker. Now, your starting 5 for your Oak Ridge Trojans. We have a freshman, number 10, Jackson Harris. We have a senior, number 11, Gavin Honing. We have a junior, number 22, Hudson Schroeder. We have a sophomore, number 24, Lucas Cutler. Now your last starting 5 is a senior, number 25, Dylan Slinger. Anthem and starters aside, here we go. Oak Ridge Trojans, Jesuit Marauders. Some of the top teams in the SFL, the section, the state, and the county. Holy cow, what a matchup we got here tonight. Oak Ridge Trojans 12-6, Jesuit Marauders 11-6. Tip off, here we go. Lucas Cutler, highlight player for the Oak Ridge Trojans. Jesuit wins the tip though. Here we go.
Lucas
Key
Cutler,
player.
typically winning on his size, now has a matchup against the Jesuit Marauders. A big man in the paint.
Great
Bodied
defense. Hudson Schroeder, and they're running. Gavin Honig. On the other side, a tripping foul. Offensive foul. Brandon Williams, number 1, committed to foul there. Their star player for this Marauder squad averages 15.5, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Been an absolute baller carrying this Marauders team to where it is. Here's Hudson Schroeder at the top. Pump now inside. Gavin Honig doesn't get it to go. Still 0-0. Wow, fast feet. Brandon Williams gets inside for the first points of the game.
Brandon Williams there showing you why he is where he is and how he can drag this team along with him. So sweet inside the paint, making everyone look stupid when he gets inside for the lay-in.
Honig, now Jackson Harris, a freshman. Hudson Schroeder on the right wing, drives to the paint. Lay doesn't go. Slinger trying to get in there, keeps possession though. Trojans, their last game was a loss, 6-point loss to Whitney a couple days ago. Trying to get back in the win column, had 4 straight wins before the loss. Ooh, good pump fake. Drawing defenders. An off-ball foul, Jesuit off-ball foul. Coaches are not happy. Mason Phillips, the sophomore, 6'4" sophomore at that with the foul. Schroeder and inbound. They go to their key player. Now they're freshmen. That's off. Rebound, sorry. I went a long time talking. This is my second round at it. We got Jesuit on the ball now, up 2-0. That pulls from 3. Wow, long range doesn't get it. Cutler with the rebound. Cutler, Trojans high in points, rebounds, and assists per game. Dylan Slinger, top of the key. Good movement, but nothing still. Driving fast down the court. Great defense for Cutler.
So far, lots of missed shots by both teams, not really getting anything, but both defenses are firing on almost all cylinders.
Harris tries to go low to a bounce pass. Yeah, kickball violation, Oak Ridge ball. Oak Ridge not used to starting slow like this. 0 points still within the first 2.5 minutes of the game.
Versus, you highlighted earlier, Lucas Cutler, their highlight player, and that one looking easy by Gavin Honig. 2-2 Trojans to the Marauders.
Yeah, and Honig found a way to shine. Last game that we called had 11 straight in the third quarter. And there's 11 right there, talking about 11. We got Rondaha with 3, now it's 5-2. Schroeder. Jackson Harris, a freshman, starts on varsity. Ooh, bad turnover from Cutler, now running the other way. Walker puts it up, tipped, another rebound, and another 2 points. Trojans have struggled at offensive rebounds coming from the other team. That's a low point they got to work on, and so far it's led to Jesuit couple points, 7-2. First time out, Oak Ridge Trojans.
Last time we were here, we saw against the Rockland Thunder, the Trojans truly shined in those offensive rebounds. So far, not able to do that against this Jesuit Marauders team. Merce, I believe it's because of the big bodies in the paint. What is your verdict?
Yeah, they got 6'6", 6'4", 6'4", 6'7", 6'5". Lots of tall boys on this team. Jesuit has the size advantage. Oak Ridge just got to want it more.
The numbers sure do jump out at you, but Hart really does take a team where they want to go. The Trojans need to surpass that here tonight and make it just get some baskets.
Yeah, and here's Honig coming up the floor. Jesuit playing tight man-on-man coverage. Wow, great defense. Now running down the other side of the court. That's good. Mason Phillips with that one. 9-2. Down low inside, Schroeder out to Harris. Harris, the freshman for three. Can't go. Cutler with the offensive rebound. That one falls. First points for Cutler.
Again, the offensive rebounds were what the Trojans excelled at in their win over the Rockland Thunder. Started to get it going just then, but once more, they were not able to do it earlier in the game.
Jesuit moving the ball side to side. Left wing right now. Ball with Keplinger. Now he dishes it to Phillips. Phillips with 10 on the shot clock. They pull from three. That one in and out. Offensive rebound. Getting inside. Wow, good move. Can't finish though. Brandon Williams with a mislay. Honig drives in, gets fouled.
Easy call there for the referee, just batted at the hands. Can't do that, ball comes flying out. They will call it Trojans ball coming back in.
Now we're gonna have Brady Mollahan check into the game. Senior 6'3", guard. Big frame, 6'3" again. Big body for the Oak Ridge Trojans. He's got action immediately. Dylan Slinger in the paint. Now to Harris. Honig. Inside, trying to find something. Great defense from the Marauders. Cutler gets a board. Jackson Harris from three. Still no. Physical rebound from Jesuit. Trojans have gone cold from three here tonight, have not hit a single shot on multiple attempts. There's the three. That one goes. Brandon Williams.
That one, you see the strike by Brandon Williams. He can get it done inside, but the three ball is always smooth like butter. Makes it look so easy cashing in on the three. Honig takes the ball inside. Over three defenders, just can't get it to go. Physical rebound by Dylan Slinger, and they just call the foul on Brandon Williams.
Yeah, and a key piece to this game, especially this game. As we said, Jesuit has the height advantage. Trojans got to knock down their free throws. That's why they're called free. Got to get free points. There's one. Slinger knocks down his first. Subs check in for both teams. Max Day for the Trojans. Guard, Max Day, Jr. checks into the game. Hinkle, number 23, Tice Hinkle checks in for the Marauders as well.
Here, number 2, Max Day just checked into the game. He can get it done on defense, very pesky. He's always able to get those steals, get underneath your hands. Travel call there by the referee. A rare one you not typically see in any level of basketball.
Mollahan with the inbound. Now we got Max Day, middle court. Brady finds Slinger. Max Day with a pump. Decides not to go. Recycles. Slinger, top of the key. Jesuit playing great defense down low. Day shoots it. Left wing, paint. That's good.
And he's not just a defender, folks, making that mid-range look easy.
Jesuit swinging around. Keplinger with the ball, guarded by Cutler. Trying to get off-ball movement. They get that look, and wow, Beautiful shot, fadeaway, jumper. That one, Mason Phillips. Beauty. 14-8 now. Max Day in the corner. Slings it over to Harris. Not a slinger. Trojans got to have good off-ball movement to be able to score some points tonight. There's a ball. Off-ball movement. Inside slinger. Shot no good.
Trojans playing some on-court defense, getting up close to the ball every single time. Not allowing that three ball.
Driving inside. Great defense. Mullahan in there as well as Cutler. Now under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Jackson Harris comes out with the ball, driving fast down the lane, and a foul.
Harris, way to draw the foul, coming inside the paint, driving right into two defenders. One might get their hand in, and they do there. 2 free throws for the freshman, Jackson Harris.
Another opportunity to get some free points on the board. Down 6 for the Trojans. Trojans, as we said, on a 4-game win streak until they lost their last game on the 14th to Whitney, 67-60. Their next game, the 21st at Del Oro. Their last win came on the 9th versus Davis, 76-42. Jesuit playing high-quality basketball. W's in 7 of their last 8 games. Really picking it up. Beignet, number 12, checks into the game for the Trojans. 5-point game, 14-9.
Now for the Trojans, when you're looking at the stat sheet, Lucas Cutler certainly jumps out at you, but it's also his supporting cast that truly helps this team. They can propel them to score great points. Jackson Harris, a key point in that. So far off with the most of his shots. And Jesuit Marauders cashing in on more than the Oak Ridge Trojans.
Yeah, Cutler, great distributor of the ball. Gotta find pockets and lanes that can get his teammates open. There's a shot that gets him open. Missed from Phillips. Offensive rebound. And a foul. Cutler, it looks like it's gonna be called. Two shots with just over 15 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. First shot is up and good. Trojans, Lucas Cutler, as we just talked about, 18 points per game with almost 13 rebounds as well. Double-double average. Definitely the Trojans' number 1 player carrying their team to victory. There's a board. Clock runs. Both free throws off. Trojans down 6, last possession of the quarter. Oh, yeah, good ball movement. Yay, into Cutler. Ends the quarter. Jesuit 15. Coming out hot early, but kind of slowed down towards the end of the quarter. Trojans finally finding something. Decifit is 4, 15, 11. We'll see you back in quarter number 2. We're back. Second quarter action between the Jesuit Marauders and the Oak Ridge Trojans. 15-11. The score right now. Shot down low. Great defense. Jesuit coaches are heated. They wanted a foul. They don't get it. And the corner now. Mollahan. Back to Brady. Brady doubled. Drives in, but gets picked. Down the other side. Williams with a lay and one. Breaking news. Oak Ridge Trojans starting quarterback to end the year, Luke Tabor, transfers to Del Oro just today. It's a heartbreaking scene for Trojan fans. Unlucky break. Back in here, we got 18-11. Jesuit 18, Oak Ridge Trojans 11.
Trojans moving the ball around, scanning for open shots, just can't get any. This Jesuit defense is everywhere. Constantly keeping a man in the middle as they strip Lucas Cutler.
Other side, Williams has those hops to get that ball high in the air. Ball is loose. Out to the corner now. Phillips dishes it off to Williams. There's a three pull from a big man. Wow. Cash. Greg Dufoshi with three. 21-11. 10-point lead.
Jesuit defense showing the intensity there. Lucas Cutler making it look easy on the two. Rising above everybody else to get the score. Now, as you can see on your screen, Brandon Williams marching down the defense. The key player for this Marauders team so far doing all. Shot is off. Lucas Cutler getting the rebound. Max Day is now taking it down the court.
And now, Ye kicks it out to Day.
Trojans team surveying. No shots open still.
Yeah, this defense from Jesuit is monstrous. They prevent a score and create a turnover. That one inside from Mason Phillips is good. 10-point lead once again.
Now the Marauder team on defense constantly keeping one in the paint and another surveying Lucas Cutler, not letting him get the ball this game. That's exactly what they want.
That pulls. It's off though, off the front orange. Good pass, but high and tipped by Slinger.
Slinger showing off those long arms, tipping the ball right over number 5, Mason Phillips, for the Jesuit Marauders. They do not want to let him get the ball because he can hoop when he has the ball in his hands.
Yeah, we got the inbound from Williams. Williams pulled. Wow! Holy cow. Can't stop that. Turnaround, Jay.
Brandon Williams so far on offense, just a walking bucket. Every time the ball's hit his hands, he's been able to score, contributing majorly to this Jesuit lead. So far, they're up 12 on the Oak Ridge Trojans.
Honing bounces off the back rim. Running. Caden Wang in defense. Get a foul call. Brandon Williams will go to the line for two. Up 12, looking to extend it. First one is good. Jesuit has a huge game coming up. Their next game on the 21st versus Folsom. Top two teams in the SFL, both undefeated so far. That's a huge game for both teams and in the Trojans as well. Record of 1-3 in the league. Not much difference. Only a game back the Trojans are. Here's Harris, bounces in and out. Can't get it to go. Ball stripped from Slinger. Now Cutler getting inside. Oh, that's clean.
Cutler,
A Euro step gets inside, and the lay is good.
Cutler, that big frame, he's also able to maneuver, just driving his way through two defenders, able to make that lay-in. Inching closer and closer. The deficit is still 12, but the Trojans are able to put points back on the board after going scoreless for a few minutes.
Keplinger keeps the ball in his hands, dishes it over, open three, look, that's good.
And the Marauders able to do what the Trojans haven't so far this game is the three ball. Trojans haven't cashed on any of their three-point attempts, and the Marauders have been able to make almost every single one.
Kick ball, no foul. Honing dishes it inside to Slinger. Slinger gets the jump from the defender and the lay. Timeout from Oak Ridge. They get a bucket, but they're still down 13. They got to talk it over.
Now, Merce, you were previously talking about Luke Tabor transferring to Del Oro. Huge news for all Trojan fans, particularly the ones that love football. They were planning on having him be the starter next season for the Oak Ridge Trojans team, now pivoting to quarterback Nick Johnson and potentially anyone else competing for that quarterback job. What does this mean for the football team as we see it coming this next season?
Well, Tabor led them in the playoffs, and in big-time matchups, Tabor was their starter. Johnson has been working out in the offseason. Both are young players. Johnson going into his senior year. He's going to have some development under his belt, but the Trojans, who look like they had a young, talented roster, just lost their starting quarterback.
And obviously, as we were saying, devastating news for all Trojan football fans. But now we cut back to Trojan basketball.
30-17 the score. Trojans down 13. Brendan Williams, they get the switch. A pass to the left wing, offensive rebound. Another one, wow. Trojans, they gotta work better on the defensive rebound part. Can't be letting Jesuit have 2 or 3 offensive rebounds per possession. 32-17. Wang turns it over. Brendan Williams, fast feet, raises up, easy lay off the glass. Harris in the corner, down low to Cutler. Wang takes the 3, doesn't get it. Brandon Williams again on a fast break. Nobody can stop that. Back-to-back fast break points for Williams and the Marauders. 36 now.
The Marauders have the size, but they also have the speed. Brandon Williams is able to just dash down the court, and they're able to find him almost every time, those fast breaks, killing the Trojans so far on offense.
Wang, good pass. Opposite side, corner 3 from Honing. Doesn't go.
Again, another miss for the Trojans 3-ball. Consistent from what we've seen tonight. They need to talk that over during halftime and get it fixed.
Cutler gets the defensive rebound. We got a minute 50 till halftime. Cutler drives in. We got an offensive foul. Jesuit happy about that one. 12 checks in, along with 22. Checking out 24 and 3.
Trojans right now subbing in players. They need to find a spark on this offense, and they need to be able to get stops on defense. So far, they're just not able to do anything on any cylinders. They need some sort of light at the end of the tunnel right now.
Yeah, they had a 50-point win a couple weeks ago. Season high, 93 points scored versus Cordova. Their offense is not showing it, and their defense is neither. Only gave up 40 in that game. Defense is not showing it, but there's a huge turnover from the Marauders.
Trojans currently trailing by 19 points. It's a deficit that can be made up, but something needs to happen. There needs to be big changes on offense and defense.
Jump pass over to the left wing. Harris got it now. Ball's rolling around. Easy transition bucket after a couple back-to-back turnovers. Hutch and Schroeder with the lay. Less than a minute left in the half.
Marauders moving around the ball, trying to get man open. Trojans defense good.
Yeah, switching mans. Good defense. But they do find a hole, spinning inside, kicking back out for the 3. Wow! Cash money right there from Mason Phillips.
Phillips, once again, he can lead this offense when called upon, cashing in on that 3-point attempt, bringing the Marauders up by 20.
Yeah, really a poor offensive showing in the first half for the Trojans. Lots of turnovers and missed shots. Only 19 scored in one half. Jesuits got 39. This will be the last possession of the first half. Gavin Honing kicks it out. Jackson Harris, 4-3. That looks good. It is. Finally, they hit a 3 to close out the half. 39 Marauders, 22 Trojans at halftime. Bit of an opposite score from the first game. The Trojans in the women's game were dominating at halftime. Now the men's Jesuit taking a big lead at halftime. Trojans got to fix their turnovers. They got to play more disciplined defense. They could come back and win this game. Huge, huge SFL rivals. 3-1, 4-0 record in the SFL. We got the dance team coming up for the halftime performance. We got a halftime intervention here, talking strategy as the boys come back out onto the floor. Oak Ridge Trojans, usually a team that hits a lot of threes, especially early in the game. They come out hot. We've seen it before, but a lot of missed threes from this Oak Ridge Trojan team, along with turnovers, has led them to have a 17-point disadvantage. On the other side, Jesuit playing fast, aggressive, physical, down low bully ball, along with the threes as well. They're playing great basketball. Oak Ridge got to catch up, hit their threes, limit the turnovers.
And that was Merce's Marks, brand new coin term. So let's continue with something a little bit new. Let's go to Tristan's terminology here.
All right, let's hear it.
So we have a matchup of the faces of both the Jesuit Marauders and the Oak Ridge Trojans. The Trojans featuring 6'5", 205-pound Lucas Cutler, a big body in the paint. The Marauders featuring Brandon Williams, 5'11", 165. Now, a true David and Goliath matchup when it comes to height and weight. So here for the Trojans, if they want their Goliath to prosper, they need to make sure David left his sling in the locker room. They need to come out, block those shots, make sure that the Marauders no longer fire on the three ball.
Wow. Quote that, put it on a billboard. I love it, Tristan. We got halftime closing up soon, and we got second half action between the Oak Ridge Trojans and the Jesuit Marauders coming up soon. We're back. After halftime, we've cooled off, but we're ready for half number 2. Starting the third quarter, Trojans will have possession. Down 17, but the spirits are up. Can they attack, hit their threes, and get some buckets on the board?
The Trojans were able to finish off last half with their final bucket coming from a three ball by Jackson Harris. He had missed on all of them previously, finally hitting one. Hopefully that can be the spark that they need to light a fire, finally surge in the second half. Here they call Trojans ball, get to inbound it. This time with Schroeder. Cutler moving down in the paint, just throws it out of bounds. Marauder ball.
Brandon Williams coming back onto the floor with the ball.
Their main man gets the ball again. He's trying to get his offense set, getting everyone moving around.
Yeah, Mason Phillips with the off-ball movement. Couldn't find him, but there he is now. Brandon Williams for 3. Off the orange, no good. Jackson Harris now with the ball, right wing. Honing. Goes down low, tries to pass back up into the paint. They're going to call whistles and a foul on Jesuit. That's number 4, Keplinger, Carson Keplinger.
Carson Keplinger that time just grabbing at the hips, keeping him from moving around. Easy call for the referees. Schroeder inbounds it to Honig. Trojans, not a lot of off-ball movement, finally starting to shift around here. Schroeder back with the ball.
Yeah, now Harris.
Still no open shots.
No, Jesuit swarming to the ball right now. And force another turnover. Jesuit's defense stifling. Just like the Oak Ridge girls. Boxing, if you would say, this Oak Ridge offense. Utterly.
And this Marauder team, they know that the Trojans want to get it inside. The Trojans not able to so far. That time a huge block by Cutler.
Slinger with a block.
We'll just attribute it to 2 players on that one.
Whistle blows. 22, Hudson Schroeder with the foul on the inbound. They'll get another shot at it. Good defense on the inbound. They finally do get it in, though. Jack Walker gets it. Now top the court, Phillips. Moving it to Renoha. Phillips again. Phillips on Honing. Off.
Harris, another defensive rebound. So far leading this second half for the Trojans in rebounds.
Schroeder with an open look, doesn't take it. Jab steps inside. Got to recycle out. Honing drives inside. Left finish, doesn't go. Rebound, Jesuit. Oh, yeah! Things are getting heated.
Gives the whistle on both players. That time is number 25 for the Trojans, Slinger.
Wow, yeah, both. Both get a technical. The Trojan student section erupted on that. Both players with a technical foul. We got a scoreboard chant, shout out from a Jesuit parent. No points scored, funny enough, in this second half, almost 2.5 minutes into it. Still no points scored.
Both teams starting to play with some ferocity. That time they called the tech. Again, another scoreboard chant from a parent inside the crowd. Not what you expect from a private Christian school, but alas, we continue. Again, Brandon Williams making it look easy. Quick lay-in, just able to move past everybody else. Honig dishes it to Schroeder.
You know, now Schroeder trying to find something.
Honig trying to find the open shot, still nothing. Cutler trying to make his move inside.
Off the glass, no good. Whistle blows.
Slinger starting to get in on every ball and every foul. Needs to stay out of foul trouble.
Brandon Williams dribbles up the court. Just under 5 to go in the third quarter. 41-22. Big deficit for the Trojans. Only 1 basket. 2 points. Only we've seen these first couple of minutes. Heading into the middle of the third quarter. Another defensive rebound by Cutler. Honing. Left wing.
Still nothing on offense for the Trojans. They are ice cold.
Lucas Cutler trying to get something going. Still no. Tipped. Last touch by the Trojans. Carson Keplinger inbounds to Williams.
Head coach sending the message to Brandon Williams on this offensive series. Push the ball. That's where you're going to find the wide open shots. There, the three ball. Good.
In and out, but falls. 22-point advantage now for Jesuit.
That time the three ball good by Randhawa. Key contributor here in this game. Harris had the shot. He decided to back down.
Schroeder to Jackson Harris. Harris trying to find something, but picked and stolen by the Marauders. Marauders running it on the other side. Schroeder takes the board.
Trojans are starting to be able to shut down the fast breaks, but they need to get some offense going. The Marauders so far in this game have been suffocating on defense, not letting any open shots.
Max Day checks in, number 2 for the Trojans. Maybe he's got a spark they're looking for. He is a perimeter player.
Max Day, a scrappy player. He's able to get those tough shots.
Gonna call a travel on Cutler. He knows he messed up. Another unforced turnover.
Trojans still down 22. 3:23 left on the clock. Another quarter still to go. The Trojans need to start making up that deficit now, and that starts with defense.
Down low. Great defense. Hudson Schroeder. Great defense. Now they just got to get that on the other side of the court as well. That physicality's got to lead somewhere. Honing out to Schroeder. Schroeder trying to find something. Great defense. 12 of the shot clock. Gets inside. Fade away. Short off the front of the rim and out of bounds.
Slinger trying to get in on that rebound, just bats it out of bounds. Again, not what they need. The Trojans just need something here in this game. They are freezing while the Marauders are still burning hot.
Jesuit moving the ball around. Brandon Williams, top of the key. Schroeder on the defensive coverage, but he's called for a foul. Williams will get 2 at the line.
Brandon Williams, with that intensity he plays with, and with how much he goes inside, he's able to get those easy shots. Again, 2 more free throws for the star player for the Marauders.
Yeah, transitioning. We got the NFL divisional round coming up this weekend. Second round of the playoffs. Bills, Broncos, 1:30. And the Niners, Seahawks at 5. First free throw is good. Niners, Seahawks, of course, hometown. San Francisco 49ers. Tristan, you're a Bears fan. They're playing the Rams Sunday at 3:30. How you feeling about that?
Of course, this Rams team, obviously very good. They have 2 of the better receivers in the NFL, debatably one of the best. But with Matthew Stafford coming off a little bit of an injury in his last game, it could be an interesting look for the Rams team, as the Bears just came off a big win over the Packers. But alas, we return to Trojans ball.
Working down inside. Cutler trying to find Max Day now. Mullahan, Brady Mullahan trying to find something. Max Day, 9 seconds on the shot clock. He resets. Yay. Cutler, low. Cash. Finally, they get something.
Cutler hopefully providing a spark for this Trojans team that has just looked desolate so far. They're in a wasteland of their own as the Marauders trampling still. But the Trojans see a little bit of something as points go up on the board.
Foul and 1. Wow. Jesuit running away with it here tonight. The N1 opportunity. 23 Tice. Hinkle will be able to add another point. 24 is the lead now for the black and red Marauders. Can't convert on the N1. 1:30 left to go in the third quarter. Beignet, top of the perimeter, 3-point line, dishes it to the corner, Max Day.
Trojans still just not going to get any open looks there. Max Day!
Yes! Come on, Max Day from 3. His first points of the game.
Give him just a little bit of daylight, and he will give you a 3-point shot. 3 points go up on the board for the Trojans, just what they needed, answering the and 1 bucket from the Marauders. Again, dangerous man is Brandon Williams. Hands on the ball, looking to make a little magic happen.
That one, yeah, they're going to call it travel. Mason Phillips with too many steps. Just under 45 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Backstay there on the defense, getting in the head of Brandon Williams, able to make him lose his footing, and he's able to call the travel, the referee. Ben Ye bringing the ball down the court. Surveying his team, he needs a good shot. Day moving.
That one's tipped. Mullahan's pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jesuit, though, on the deflection. Mullahan and the Trojans will keep the ball. Ben Ye, number 12 now at the top. Covered by 3 Marauders. Swinging over 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mullahan over to Day. Day down low. Slinger.
Slinger's able to draw the foul. 2 shots coming up for him.
You got 10.0 left on the clock in the third quarter. This likely will be the last possession of the third. Jesuit just dominating on the offensive glass especially, and on the defensive side with unforced and, of course, forced turnovers. Dylan Slinger knocks it down beside the noise. Now 10 seconds, 29, 48, 5 seconds, 4, 3 now. Blocked, but a foul. Lucas Cutler disappointed in the call. Crowd didn't like it.
Referee there just blows the late whistle. Looked to be a clean block. But of course the whistle is in the hands of the referees in the game.
Yeah, Tice Hinkle now, 6'2" junior, knocks down his first. His second, also good. 50-29. Max Day puts up a shot. Doesn't go. Trojans only managing to put up 7 points in the third. Jesuit a lot more than that. 21-point lead right now going in the last 8 minutes. But don't leave us. We got lots of action here. Trojan Pride Network entering the fourth quarter. We're back. Fourth quarter action here. El Dorado Hills, California. Trojans Arena. Trojans just dominated so far here tonight. 29-50 is the score. Low scoring affair. Both teams with good defense, but Jesuit with stifling defense here tonight.
The Marauders were able to go on a good run early on. They've been slowly just tacking on points. The Trojans have not been able to answer so far in this game. They need to be able to figure it out in this fourth quarter to even have a chance.
Jackson Harris with the rebound. Foul.
Harris able to draw the foul.
On Jesuit.
7:29 left to go. The Trojans need to make up 21 points. A lot to make up, but they can do it. They've shown that they have the offensive capabilities in other games. They've had a few sparks here and there in this one. Max Day being one of those. 3-ball does not land.
Gavin Honing for 3 doesn't go. Tries to get his own rebound. He's playing physical ball. Fight for it. Gonna call a jump ball. And they're gonna give it. Looks like it's gonna be Trojans possession, yeah.
The Trojans, they can get back in this game from being scrappy, but they need to not only get buckets, they need to also play defense much better than they have been so far in this game, something that's been a huge struggle.
Harris dishes. Koning to Day. Day resets. In with the left, out with the right. Honing drives to the basket. Finally, Gavin Honing trying to get something on the board. He finally does.
Trojans were able to just find the easy lane there. Gavin Honig bobbing and weaving his way through to get the basket. Easy lay-in, no contest. Good defense for the Trojans.
They call a foul.
And they call the foul once again. Difficult scenes for Oak Ridge fans.
White 2, Max Day with the foul.
Foul on number 2, Max Day.
First free throw is good, extends it back to a 20-point lead for Jesuit. .628 left to go in the game. Second is good as well, 21 now. Point advantage.
We've been talking about Brandon Williams as the star for this Marauders team, but how about Rand Hawa coming into this game being a huge X factor for the Marauders team? Goes to show you anybody can shine on a Friday night.
Yeah, 6'4" senior. Trojans have one guy like that. He's a sophomore, hasn't fully developed yet. As we've talked about the size and speed advantage, lots in this game. It's really what's carrying Jesuit over the top.
Cutler so far has been a non-factor in this game for the most part. He scored quite a few times for the Trojans, but still the deficit just too much. Cutler has been attempting to get open baskets, but the Marauders team is planned for this. They're constantly having a man on him.
Good shot contest by Cutler. They can't get the rebound, just driving in again. Ball tipped up in the air again. Wow, another offensive rebound for Jesuit.
Slinger just tapped it away from his own man. Honig was not able to make the rebound on that play.
Hezzy, but they're going to call it travel. Good move, but too many steps.
Referees carefully watching the shoes in this game. Multiple traveling calls on both teams. So far seeming to be pretty even. Harris taking it down, surveying the court. Honig looking around. They need an open shot badly. They just need something to get them back in this game. Max Day is trying to move around, get it open for him. Not looking his way.
Oh, nice movement. Gavin Honig drives in with a reverse lay. Lefty reverse. Nice move. 33 now for the Trojans.
The experienced Brandon Williams, he knows where his teammates are going to be, finds the easy bucket there. Everyone just got lost in the paint.
Good move from Harris, gets it to Day. Day now looking for something. They got the corner open. Lower corner. Honig is open, now he moves off the ball. Drives inside, kicks it out. Lucas Cutler, big man for 3. Off the iron, no good. They're gonna call foul. Yeah, they got to.
Foul on number 11, Sahi Ranhawa.
Again, that time an easy call for the referees to make. The whistle going both ways in this game so far. Fouls being a factor for both teams, but so far the Marauders have just outplayed the Trojans. Bad inbound pass there.
Harris trying to play the best defense he can, but not enough.
Dufosi, the big body, is able to just get down in the paint, shake Jackson Harris off for the easy points. Max Day, 3-ball is good.
Max Day finally gets some more action. Another 3-ball from him. Trojans timeout. 20-point deficit still with under 4 to go. Tough matchup for the Trojans. If Jesuit can hold on to their 20-point lead, they'll go up to a record of 12-6, keep their undefeated record in league going 5-0. Trojans would fall to 12-7, 3-2 in league, which does hurt. California's 170 just got dominated by 54-ranked California Jesuit Marauders. As we said earlier, Jesuit has won 7 of last 8 games, looking to make it 8 of last 9. Big body and speed has the advantage. Their last loss, Jesuit, comes to VCHS, 78-71 loss back on December 30th. Last game Jesuit played was a Rockland win, 73-55. Their next game, 1-2 in the SFL, Jesuit and Folsom play. It's a huge matchup for both teams. Trojans, their next game is Del Oro on the 21st. Last game, they lost to Whitney 67-60. Before that, they had a 4-game winning streak. But coming off the L, looks like they might go 2 in a row. Back from the timeout, though, back into action. There's another foul call.
Trojans team in a 20-point deficit, as earlier stated. If they can hold this Marauder team scoreless for the rest of the game, they only need to score 5 points in every minute to be able to claw their way back. Not looking to be the case so far, as these subs are getting ready to go in.
Yeah, you got 15-4, 14-33, and 23. Ashton Sayer checks in. We got 14, Ryan Rafat. 23, Will Howard. Richard Mahi, 33 as well. Dominic McHenry checks in. Trojans put their subs in.
Trojans still trying to get a spark. They can make it back in this game. It'd be very difficult, but they sure can.
McHenry off the pass from Sayer. Now Sayer in the corner. Down low to Rafat. Sayer trying to get the work in. Ashton Sayer drives and gets the foul call.
Again, this Trojans team, they need to make up a 21-point deficit, very limited time. Not so sure it's going to happen. Trojans throwing in the rest of their bench. A bit of a white flag, but they can make something happen here, just needing a spark.
Yeah, Jesuit puts in 31, Parker Babb, his first minutes of the night. Ashton Sayer trying to do something, just gets ripped.
Again, star player Brandon Williams there.
Williams misses. Howard with the rebound. Sayer with the missed dribble, rises up and one with the foul of Dominic McHenry. Brandon Williams will get another and one opportunity. Talking about basketball, Sacramento Kings, after a long 2-month hiatus without their star center, Domantas Sabonis, he finally checks back into the game. They're winning 59-53 right now against the Washington Wizards. Kings are nothing without Sabonis. It's a huge boost to get their star back in the game.
Williams, this seems to be the cap of his night, coming over to the bench, giving a small bow, and he is now sitting.
Sayer off ball movement, turn around, lay can't go. Now on the ball, 24, Jalen McDowell. Now 0, Kaufman. Hinkle. Babb.
This Marauder team, even with the backups, and they're still showing why they have been winning this game, it's the ball movement. The ball is constantly moving. Every player is constantly a working cog in the machine. That's how they've been generating points. So much easier than the Trojans.
Gotta get the shot up. They do. Offensive rebound. Sayer with the board. Jesuit wants a foul. They don't get it. 1:45 left to go in the game tonight. Dom McHenry drives in trying to get himself a bucket. Yes, he does. Crowd goes crazy. They're down a lot, but the spirit's still there.
McHenry able to make that layup look easy. Makes you question why he wasn't in the game earlier.
That
Three
one's
ball.
cash.
Good for 24, Jalen McDowell.
McDowell for 3. Will Howard. McHenry, Sayer. Trojans moving around. Lefty Will Howard is cash. That's 3 for the sophomore.
Will Howard able to make the 4th 3 of the entire game for the Trojans. Sharing the namesake of an Ohio State quarterback.
They call Jesuit ball.
Rafat steps out of bounds, Jesuit ball.
Trojans with this loss will fall to 12-7, 3-2 in the SFL. Jesuit will bring their record up to 12-6, winning 8 out of their last 9 games. Looking forward to that huge matchup with the tied league winner, Folsom Bulldogs. There's another 3 for Jesuit.
That time, 14, Luke Hinkle.
Trojans just trying to look for one last bucket, but they turn it over, and Jesuit will dribble it out. That'll close out the game here tonight, and our doubleheader with this buzzer is officially over. Trojans women's varsity basketball dominating win. Trojans men's lose harshly, 66-41. Almost the same score, ironically. Wow, the girls won 67-41. This time Jesuit beats the Trojans boys 66-41. What a night. What a Friday night we had here in El Dorado Hills, California, Trojans Arena. Thank you to everybody for watching. Behind the scenes, Logan, Tristan, Merce, Lyndon, Caitlin. Thank you everybody for watching. Hey, don't forget, go Niners. And last but not least, go